162. It's one of our happiest days, and we're glad that you're here to share it. I'm Nora Spitznagel, the Chief Program Officer at Second Helpings, which means that I get to work closely with the Culinary Job Training Program. We are going to start out by introducing our soon-to-be graduates, so feel free to cheer and clap and everything. Our first graduate is Nicholas Anderson. Kenuta Andrew Anderson. Andrews. Sorry, Kenuta. Julian Bell. Patrick Carter. Shania Douglas. Adante Johnson. Willie Patrick. Andrea Rayner. Andrea, yes. And Angela Romo. We have our Manager of Culinary Job Training, Chef Kyle Burnett. And our Culinary Job Training Instructor, Chef John Askelson. So we couldn't do it without all of you, without the families, the support, but especially with our financial support. So I would like to thank class sponsors Uma and Sukumar. They are also wonderful volunteers, and they were chopping tomatoes just a few minutes ago, so thank you. Uma?
Good morning, everyone, and wow, am I excited to be here, and the cheering was just fantastic. So, hearty congratulations to all of you of class 162. You are now part of the large and growing community of Second Helpings Culinary Job Training graduates. I think we are approaching 1,050, and we will exceed that with you all today, so that's awesome. And you are truly helping keep alive the mission and the vision of our founders who started this organization 26 years ago. I also want to thank all the family and friends who are here today, any employer partners. Emily's telling me there aren't any, but we really appreciate all their continued support in this program, other donors, sponsors, and of course, the Second Helping staff and any volunteers who managed to break away from all the work that's going on to be here with us today. So, Nora mentioned, I'm Uma, and Sukumar is here, and for those who don't know him, I'm going to go ahead and make a few remarks on both our behalves, and I promise I will be as brief as I can be. I'm so excited, I have a lot to say. So Sukumar and I both really love the mission of Second Helpings, and between us, we have 18 years of volunteering. He gets the lion's share of it. And we spend most of our time chopping produce in the kitchen. I recently started my second term as a board member at Second Helpings, and we both really love the three prongs of the Second Helpings mission, but I have to confess, the Culinary Job Training Program is the closest to our hearts. So it gives us great pleasure to once again congratulate this amazing class, all 9 of you, on your graduation, on successfully completing the program. We know it has been a lot of hard work and long hours, but it is paying off. And we both consider it to be a real honor to be a small part of this journey. So what do we like about the Culinary Job Training Program, or why do we like it so much? We are really jazzed up with the refresh, the new version of the program that you all have graduated through. The module format, the national certification, the financial literacy, job shadows, field work, and Ruby, the latest edition. thank you all for all the work you all put into to making this possible. And this is a very well thought out and impactful program. And I know that Nora, the chefs, and the other CJT staff continue to work behind the scenes, discussing ideas, brainstorming with other organizations that run similar programs to make sure that this program is informed and as strong as it can be. I personally am a huge believer in continuous improvement and continuous learning, so I love that. On a personal level, we love meeting the new students and even getting to volunteer with them in the kitchen. I think, Angela, we got to spend your first day at Second Helpings chopping together, and so that's a lot of fun. And then, of course, we get to interact with many of you while you're in the building, and I love those glass windows on the classroom because then I can look through it while you're in sessions or you're prepping produce or doing some other prep work in the CJT kitchen. And so that's a lot of fun. And that's a lovely picture of soup day. I mean, that was so cool. 10 different soups lined up for tasting. So those type of special events always make it a lot of fun for all of us volunteers in the building. Last but not the least, I really enjoy meeting the graduates when they come back for the reunions. I'm sure you all heard about the reunions, and we get to hear about the graduates' successes, the real-life adventures they are going through. I strongly encourage all of you to try and come to as many reunions as you can. It's a great way to meet your fellow batchmates, other graduates, and hear from the CJT staff, learn about new job opportunities. At the recent one, there were some flyers with some amazing job opportunities put out. And then there'll always be maybe continuing education opportunities. So strongly encourage you all to come to those. Before I close, I wanted to share a few thoughts with you, our amazing graduates. I have been to a few of these graduate sessions, again, because I love the program so much. And I get to hear motivational comments by Chef Kyle and Chef John. And I know they start the classes each day with motivational comments. I would strongly encourage you all to remember those comments and discussions, reflect on them, and continue to live up to and exceed your own expectations. Go ahead on your journey with greater confidence in your abilities and aspire high. I was just browsing through this morning, and it was so exciting and humbling to read what each one of you wrote over there. So I'm going to quote President Obama here. He said, "Do not fear failure, but rather fear not trying." There is no better alternative to hard work, resilience, commitment, teamwork, determination. So you have gained new skills that extend beyond the kitchen and cooking. And you know that you have been able to persist and successfully complete this program. Again, I know it was a lot of hard work, and you had amazing family support and each other's support as you went through this program. But you should now feel confident that whatever you commit to, you can successfully achieve it. A little aside, so Sukumar and I have chopped vegetables for many years at home. We do all our cooking at home. But we learn new things every day here. And we can say that these have changed how we do things to make us become more efficient as well as wasteless. I share this just to say that you should also continue to hone the skills you have gained, whether it is through making meals at home or working in the food service industry or whatever employment or entrepreneurship you embark on. Again, be curious, keep practicing, and pursue your dreams. Network. You have grown your network. You have made new friends here. And remember, you have the entire Second Helpings community as cheerleaders for you now. So we encourage you to stay in touch. And again, the reunions are one great way to do it. I believe there'll be many more opportunities in this growing city and hope you can find your place amongst them. That reminds me, a couple of graduations ago, the Marion County prosecutor, Ryan Mears, was here. And he shared that his office has programs with the intent to help graduates be successful. They need to be on the right path, and he and his office are there to help reduce barriers. So again, maybe the staff can provide you additional details if anybody wants to know more, but that's again an extension of the network and the cheerleading community that you all have. Last but not least, pay it forward. I noticed some of you said you heard about the program from others, so please tell others about the program. Be mentors to them and use this network to find mentors for yourself. Sukumar and I wish you the very best on the next phase of your journey. And since I'm on the board, I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on behalf of the entire board of directors and wish you continued success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uma. That was wonderful. Chef Kyle Burnett?
Well, thank you, everybody, for being here. I am Chef Kyle Burnett, and I'm the program manager for the Culinary Job Training Program here at Second Helpings. Well, hey. Well, first, I want to just thank the most important people here, and that's the family and the friends who are the support of our students and of Class 163. Two, sorry. I'm always thinking ahead, so. So if we could, I'd like to first give you guys a round of applause. And I'd like to thank Uma and Sukumar. Thank you, Uma, for taking almost everything I was going to say out of my mouth. Thank you guys for your continued support of the program. Thank you to my team. I also have an incredible team. Ann King is our employment specialist. And Ashley Berna is our culinary program coordinator. And Chef John. It takes a village to get these guys through 7 weeks. And sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not so easy. You guys know the challenges that you each have gone up against, and I'm sure there has been times where you've probably asked yourself, I don't know if I want to go back tomorrow, or why should I go back tomorrow? But we explore that a lot. We explore why are we here. We explore what it takes to get through the program and where we want to go. And I told these guys yesterday that I hoped the one thing they got out of the program was just a sense of understanding of their potential and what they're capable of. You know, skills is great. Skills helps you, of course, on the job through the day-to-day. But it's that internal understanding of who you are and what you're capable of that allows you to keep going day-to-day and keep pursuing what you really want to pursue. And so that's really what we do at the heart of this program. And I hope that you guys have understood that and have found that. I always say it's been an honor and a blessing to serve you as your instructor. And I just can't wait to see what you guys go and accomplish, each and every single one of you. You guys are important, and you're part of this family now. And like Uma said, you can continue to help us build the family by going out and sharing with people your experience here and people you know or you might hear through the grapevine that are interested. Be their mentor. Push them along. Be their support so that you can come back and be at their graduation. And that's really the magic sauce of what we do is that underlying support. Because behind each of you guys, there's an army of people. Second Helpings family, Second Helpings volunteers, friends, family. Every single one of those people are important to each of your guys' success and the journey that you're now on. And so, again, thank you for the opportunity to have served you as your instructor. And we're always here for you. We can't wait to see what you go do. Chef John?
Well, as the old sage here, I got some quotes for you to try to live through. Okay. Secondly, I'd like to welcome family, friends, our coworkers with CJT, the students, of course, Uma and Sukumar, Kate with Regents Banking. They all helped us form this wonderful program that helps people transition from wherever they were at to something better for them going forward. So I have some quotes. We celebrate endings, for they precede new beginnings. You all have a new start with new tools. We showed you all how to use those tools. Now show up and show out. We talked about dreams earlier in the program. The future belongs to those who believe. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And we always spoke about having our eyes up. Don't worry about where you're at, where you're standing, because that's not where you're going to be at in the future. Okay? Keep your eyes up, looking towards those goals, those visions that we spoke about. Keep them in your view. That way they'll never go away. You put them away, put them in your pocket, I'll do it later, or something like that. That's when you forget about your dreams. Okay? So just keep those in mind. Keep pushing towards that. You'll never truly arrive. So don't think that will. I made it. I can go quit and put my feet up, and that don't end till the end. And so you always want to make sure that there's always something more to go after. Okay? Keep working. You all did a lot. You should be proud of yourselves, and you should thank yourselves. For real, a lot of us really work on ourselves. We beat each other up. There's a lot of negative self-talk that we go through. We try to strip off of you that you've been telling yourself for years, maybe decades. Let that loose. You don't have to carry all that around. Look forward, because that's where your future is at. Okay? Best of luck.
All right. Now we get on to the fun stuff. We have some certificates and awards to hand out. And the first one we're going to do is actually a new one. So this is exciting, but it's also it's an honor. And we didn't tell you guys about this. We decided to come up with a new award, and we're calling it the Early is on Time Award. And it's really important to be on time, right? Especially in a kitchen. Every second matters. And so this student was early every day, and so therefore they were on time every single day. And that's hard to do for 7 weeks straight, Monday through Friday, right? Life challenges in the way. So we'd like to honor Nicholas Anderson for being early every day.
He gets to be the guinea pig for the...
Go ahead and sit. How many we got? Two.
Okay. All right. So the award that we've had, I think, for the whole time, which is the certificate for perfect attendance, was split by two people this time. I'm going to call you both up here, and then we'll take pictures together. Or do you want to? Yeah. Okay. So hold applause until we get the second name out, if we could, and then let them have it after that. Okay. The first on that list is Adante Johnson. And Nicholas Anderson.
All right, we have another double set here. This one is a certificate for outstanding performance on our ServSafe exam. So ServSafe is it's the boogeyman of the training part because it's one of the more difficult. It's the food safety training piece. There's a lot of information to remember, and so we honor the highest scoring students. And in this case, we have two. We have a double stack. This award is going to go out to Angela Romo and Enrea Rayner.
Okay, so we have a couple more here. This certificate is for outstanding performance with knife skills. This person demonstrated perfect or near perfect cuts. They had the best grade, and we didn't even grade it. So, this is part of the new Ruby program. And they grade with built-in AI. They read the pictures that they send in, and they measure the products. And so this person really has done a really good job this year. This is just a small little token of what they've learned. But that person is Patrick Carter.
It's my favorite award to give. This is our Chef Ralph Comstock Soup Award. This is the one that the students are most excited about, the staff is most excited about. Everybody loves this. Chef Ralph, we give this out in his honor. He was a committed volunteer to Second Helpings for many years. He dedicated his life to coming in to work with students. He would teach them recipes of his own personal soup recipe library, would show them about stocks and how to make a good broth and what builds a good soup, right? He was very passionate about that. He was also a well-known chef throughout the city, throughout the country. He'd worked for Aramark, retired from Aramark, worked as an adjunct instructor for Ivy Tech for some time, and then up to his dying day, committed his life to volunteering to Second Helpings. And so we continue to give this award out in his honor. It's a great day. We blind draw soups. The students create the soups, and then we actually do, which I don't know that staff and volunteers know this, but we kind of do a flip-a-roo with the students so they're not serving their own soup. So not even the staff knows who created what. And they vote, and then they spend the rest of their time here in anticipation. The winner of this award, we're very proud of, very surprised with. And he came in just trying to maybe pick up a new skill, and he found a new purpose. And the winner of the Chef Ralph Comstock Soup Award is Julian Bell. I just want to say, too, that he created a potato chowder, and it was absolutely perfect. It was very good.
So now's the time that we're going to, the chefs will award the toques. And I'll call them up one by one. And if anybody would like to take photos, standing kind of by where Keon is a good spot. So feel free to do that. Our first graduate, Nicholas Anderson. So you've heard about the Serve Safe certificate, but our students also have certificates. They're national kitchen cooks. They've done CPR, first aid, job readiness, financial literacy. Canuta Andrews. Yay, Canuta. They're receiving a pin that they can wear on their chef coats or uniform always that shows that they're a Second Helpings alumni. Julian Bell. The students have also participated in field trips and job shadows, which are called stage in the culinary industry. They've been to the Marriott, Eskenazi, and Goose the Market. Patrick Carter. Shania Douglas. Dante Johnson. Willie Patrick. and Rhea Rayner. Angela Romo. Now here's our favorite moment, are the graduate remarks. And they were practicing yesterday, and I was hearing lots of laughter, so I can't wait. We'll start with Nicholas.
I just want to thank Chef John and Chef Kyle for everything that they taught me, the morning motivation to start the day. And I also want to thank all the classmates for everything that they did to make the experience what it was. I also want to thank the people who sponsored us to be able to be in this program, and my family for supporting me through this. And that's all I have to say right now.
I like to thank the Culinary Arts Training Program. Y'all taught me just to keep moving forward, you know, and I'm thankful for that. You guys are wonderful teachers, and even though I got a little attitude and got anger problems, Lord knows I got anger problems, so I didn't agree with everything you guys said, but it taught me just patience. And even if you don't like doing it, it's okay to do it. It's okay. You know. Secondly, I like to thank my mentor. Without him, you know, I would have been failed. You know, mentally, physically, emotionally, he helped me. And I don't know, by myself, I couldn't do it. You know, lastly, my sister, I love her to death. And I thank her. You know, I do it for her. I do it for her for real. So, with everybody and they help, like, you know, like, I'm trying not to, you know. I'm trying not to, you know. It's a show. Where was I? Where was I at? No. Where was I at? No. I just, like I say, I go back to saying I thank my sister mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, when I'm down, I go to her, and she always come through for me. She always helped me, even when she don't have it in herself, even when she drained herself. So, with that, that's all I have to say.
I just want to first of all say thank you to Second Helpings for the experience and all that. Like, I appreciate it more than y'all could ever imagine. Secondly, like, y'all just don't understand how humbling this is, because I really came in the door with zero experience. I worked in kitchens like dishwasher, busser, you know, everything that has to do with that doesn't have to do with food. But I just wanted to learn, because I mean, I'm a single father that my boy needs to eat, and I got tired of feeding him McDonald's and stuff. So, I just had to learn, and the opportunity was there, so I took it. But this is really humbling because, like, man, I work so hard at everything I do, for real. I've been at UPS for about 8 years. Man, they tell me all the time to my face how good of a worker I am, how much I'm needed. Like, I got Employee of the Month one time, and that was only because I was the only person. My bad, y'all. I was the only person in my area that had never won it, because they told me to my face that I'm such a hard worker that it's not fair to give me Employee of the Month because I win it all the time. So I just always got outshined. It's like, I never won anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just to get, you know what I'm saying, for somebody to just, I appreciate y'all. I got a support system. I love y'all very much. Shoot. One thing about it, I hate eggs very much. I hate them. We had breakfast week, and I was able to learn how to make eggs. That's one of my son's favorite meals in the world. So now I'm able to go home and cook for my boy what he wants. I appreciate y'all.
This thing on? First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, the head of my life. He definitely woke me up, kept me going and stuff. Thank you to my family, always, motivating me to do better. Chefs, I appreciate y'all a lot. Y'all definitely took me out of my comfort zone and taught me everything I know. And all the second helping staff to help me get me where I am now. Thank y'all.
Well, I would like to shout out myself. I did it. I'm here. I made it. Secondly, shout out to God. Shout out to Second Helpings for making this possible for me. Thank you, chefs. It was definitely a very good experience. Thank you to my family for holding me down the whole entire time. Special shout out to my baby girl, Tegan. She was holding me down throughout this entire process with her brother and making sure he was straight and fed and everything. I just can't thank you enough, T. This was definitely a great experience for me, and I just thank y'all all so much. Thank you.
I want to thank God first and foremost, everybody for coming. It's pretty much due to me, but Chef Cal, Chef, even my students, Second Helping, I thank God I made it. I'm here. I appreciate the opportunity. Won't let y'all down. Let God be with y'all.
As much as I talk, first off, I'd like to thank God, who's ahead of my life, you know what I mean? I know y'all can't tell all the time, but, I know I talk a lot, you know what I'm saying, but this right here, this ain't me, you know what I mean? But for everybody to know, it's been a long struggle,
You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all don't know. If y'all read the paper, you know what I'm saying, I put 4 months. I know it's a 7-month program, but I stretched it out to 4. You know, I was in class 161, and you know, I came back. And I like to thank Chef Kyle. Chef Kyle, we had some moments. You know what I mean? Miss Ashley, we had some moments, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, so me crying ain't nothing new to them, you know what I'm saying? I done been in their offices, you know what I'm saying? Chef John, you know what I'm saying? You my dog, you know what I'm saying? We rock, you know what I'm saying? We rock together, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know where you at, you know what I mean? You know, it's been real trying, you know, and you know, Chef Kyle motivated me a lot, and he, you know, stopped me every day just about, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how much that goes, you know what I'm saying, a long way, you know. And I mean, I haven't had like a proud accomplishment besides my kids, but you know what I'm saying, like, just some accomplishments of my own since I left the football field, you know what I'm saying, and that's been over 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying, so I just like to say thank you, and a special shout out to my sister, you know what I mean, that's my, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, she been there through thick and thin. I'm talking about, that ain't my little sister, but that's my little big sister, you know what I'm saying? And she always held me down. I like to thank my fiance who always encouraged me, you know what I mean? And like, you know, and it's so funny, without them two, I wouldn't even be in Indianapolis alone, you know what I'm saying? So I just say I'm thankful and I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? And then my classmates, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we rocking, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's funny how you get so close to people, you know what I'm saying, in this 7-week process, but, you know, a kitchen to bond people, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to make you or break you. My 161 classmates that's here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got I just like to say we made some good bonds with everybody, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all guys ever need anything, you know what I'm saying, help put together something, you know what I'm saying, hit me up, you know what I'm saying? You know I got you, you know what I mean? And, you know, I just like to say thank you to everybody. Miss Ann, Miss Nora, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be smooth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't do speeches, but I just want to say thank you to all my family members, my kids' aunts, my grandparents, my daddy and my uncle, and most importantly, my fiance for all the words of encouragement, actually helping me get through this process, and actually helping me with my kids. Miss Ann, I would like to thank you, and I will be back for you. Miss Ashley, Chef John, and Chef Cal, you guys have been absolutely amazing. I know I've been a little late every day, but I've been here, so thank you for working with me. And to my kids, I hope I've made you guys very proud. We're not done. Mommy still got more in store for y'all, okay?
Well, they pretty much said everything I was thinking. Thank you to the chefs. Thank you, God, first and foremost. Thank you to everybody for coming and supporting us. Thank you to my sister, because she's the one that holds me down as well. My fiance in the back, my mom. Thank you to everybody. I'm very confident, you know, after this program. It was a lot, but I feel like you guys, you know, trained us enough so where we can succeed on our own. And if we ever need help, you've always gave us a warm welcome. So thank you to you guys and the staff, Miss Ashley, Miss Nora. My volunteer friends that I met at the very beginning, Miss Ann, thank you so much for all your help, and yeah, hope to see everybody again somewhere sometime soon.
So I always say I'm not going to cry, but then I do. And smiling really big. I've never been called smooth in my life, so I'm going to hang my hat on that one. So lots of other cool things are happening in the building, and we'd love to give you a tour later if you'd like, but we've met some of our volunteers. We have the volunteers outnumber the staff at least 4 to 1 in the kitchen each day. So we have volunteers that are making thousands of meals with rescued ingredients that our team is out picking up. We'd love to have you volunteer. You can see Michelle or visit secondhelpings.org for volunteering, donating, applying to the class, anything you like. The graduates, I'm so excited that I get to be the first one to call you graduates. And you guys might not know this, but that little window I have to the front door didn't always exist. I had them put that in because I love seeing all of you come in. So please come in. Please let me know. You might have to remind me what class you were in. My first class was class 34, so I've been happy to get to know a lot of you. But come in, come visit, come and brag about your jobs. Come if you need help with a job list or updating your resume or anything. We're all happy to jump in. So can't wait to see you. We have cake and coffee and water. We're going to take some graduate pictures, but feel free to hang out and join their party. So thank you.